Good morning. Or good night, I guess. Hi, Kat. I had to push stream from yesterday to this morning because after spending all day in the cabin yesterday, I was tired. I woke up at like 8 yesterday morning and thank you. I woke up at like 8 and I was working in the cabin from I guess like 9 until like 6 or 7 p.m. So my body was not great. I went home. Um my partner cooked me food and gave me a foot massage and then I went to bed. I mean, I love spending time in my cabin, but um I was just very very tired. So I figured I'd push stream until today since I don't start work until 2 today. Um I feel like you know, it's okay for me to just stream today instead. Yeah, so that's that. And it's really nothing to talk about. Also, Volk, why aren't you in bed? If it's 3 a.m., are you in Canada? Yeah, you are. Why aren't you in bed? Bruh. I mean, I'm delighted and elated, delighted you're here. Passed out at like 5 p.m. Wonderful. I'm 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 happy you're here, but I'm also a little upset you're not sleeping. Why aren't you sleeping? Little guy, why aren't you sleeping? Very wired. I mean, understandable. Have a good day. Not really much to say. I mean, I wish I had like a whole thing. I know what you talk what you mean. You mentioned it in the chat or in the survey that you had a lot of tea, like big cups of tea. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna continue with the episode that we didn't finish of shaped by the algorithm. Um, while I hello while I eat my breakfast, I have some apple slices and rice cakes with peanut butter and an iced coffee. So we'll just do that. Ooh, fancy. There's nothing fancy about it. That's just my standard breakfast. And the iced coffee is literally just it's just I put my French press in the fridge. So I guess it's just cold coffee. And I have sugar-free salted caramel syrup that I put in it because I like my coffee sweet. I'm not the typical sweet who like their coffee black and like deathly violent, unfortunately. It's more also because I have a sensitive tummy. So if I drink black coffee, I shit my brains out. Yeah. It's a oh, hold on. Thought I got a text. I used to drink so much tea before. I don't drink as much anymore. I don't know why actually. I really love tea. I have an extensive tea collection. I think it's because tea to me needs to be the perfect temperature. And if I miss that window where tea is like the perfect heat, I think it tastes bad. So I need to like gulp. Like when I sip tea and then it's like the perfect heat, I need to fucking chug it. But because if it gets too cold, I'm like, ugh, ugh. It's nasty. Also, I need to put like a dollop of milk into my tea because if I can see the bottom of my teacup, I don't want to drink it. Because I don't like clear, hot beverage. Don't ask me why. It's just an idea or a thing. Also, why do I still have the kitty ears on? I think we can remove them. Let's bring Beetlejuice with us for this. 3 tea bags and seep it, reboil. Oh. I've been wanting to get like one of those thermos mugs so it actually keeps the temperature better. Maybe that's a good idea. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, she was dressed up like a cat and she asked, "Where's Waldo?" That's the last thing we watched. Timmy's? A Timmy's thermos. 3.5 liters? Who the fuck needs 3.5 liters of anything? Hold on, I need to Google this. Will this dox me? Hold on. I don't know which Google account I'm logged into. Tim Hortons 3.5 liters cup. Hold on. I need to switch my Google account. Aren't you supposed to only drink like 2 liters of fluid every day? Tim Hortons travel mug 3.5 liter. Which one is it? Is it this? Or this? I mean, they look good. That's like a Stanley cup? Are the Stanley cups that big? Do they hold 3.5 liters? That way all the Instagram girlies are so hydrated now? 20 ounces. I don't speak ounces. Hey. Hey. What do you mean we drink coffee like crazy here? I'm pretty sure my country wins the coffee competition. Top coffee consuming countries. Huh? See, you're not even on the list. Oh, I'm in the way. Sorry. Oh, Beetlejuice is covering the list. Hold on. See? There's me. There's you, okay? The fuck is this? I just need a list. How many Tim Hortons? Yeah, but we drink it in our fucking home. We don't need to buy our coffee. We're normal people. We make it at home. I need per capita. What the fuck is this? Finland wins. 12 kilos per capita. Netherlands. See, we're 7 kilos per person. Let's see where Canada is. 5.8. See? I win. But yeah, we drink drip. And we... Yeah, of course we win. I mean, we win in most things. A bitch. I kid.
But I don't want to touch
my why is it so low?
I lost him so long ago. Everyone has tried to help me find him, and I just can't find him. And I was his kitty cat. I was. And I don't know where he is. I've tried so hard. I made these little books, and I put them everywhere in the world, libraries, stores, and I was like, help me find him. And it's like, a few people find him amongst all the other people, and it's like, they don't come and tell me. Where's Waldo? I don't understand. I just want Waldo.
Her showing her fake crying.
It's not fair. Waldo, I found you! Hi! Was that funny or stupid?
That's funny.
Amber considered her and babies to be her friends, despite having never met or spoken to most of them. But now Amber
Who's
was
the
starting
cow
to
cat?
make friends in
Hi
real
Zap,
life.
this is
Friends from
Amberlyn Reed.
It could have been an
For
opportunity.
those who do not know, since I normally watch trash on Thursday nights, Amberlyn Reed is part of something called Girl World. Amber is a morbidly obese girl who's been on YouTube since I think it's 2014. And she started her blogs because she wanted to do a weight loss journey, and yes, exactly. And she started her weight like 300 and something pounds, and she is currently, as we speak, I think she's 540 pounds right now. Yeah, exactly. And that weight loss journey is going really well. She's lost so much weight. And we're basically going through this documentary that's retelling her years on YouTube and how that weight loss journey is going great. She's the size of a car. I guess. I don't know. Well, a small car, yeah. One of those smart cars, I guess. From Jeep to regular car.
opportunity to see Amber do something new, but instead her and her friends
there's
just
the
went to Walmart,
15-year-old.
Target, and restaurants.
A challenge will bring forth your finest abilities. What is yours?
Sorry.
I said it already, but it says.
I know, but what do you think it means?
I don't know. It says, "Welcome the good change coming into your life soon."
Maybe it's just like, new beginnings.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know.
See.
Amber was going out to eat at buffets and restaurants.
Yeah, she
more
says
and more,
buffet instead
and
of
all
buffet.
talk of healthiness had disappeared. So
Ew,
it was
it's
no
so
surprise
oily.
when Amber got sick. Both Amber and Destiny seem to be getting sick an awful lot these days. In our last episode, Amber told us she actually never got sick, but more and more we were seeing her complain about not feeling well. Amber just didn't know why she was getting sick a lot more recently. She wasn't sure why Destiny was feeling ill either.
Depends.
It
What
was
is
a
it?
complete mystery to her.
Destiny's gonna get this like breakfast pizza type deal. It has like sausage and egg and stuff. And I'm debating between if I want this, these Turkey Club pinwheels, or nachos. And you can like add your cheese and all this goodness.
They both just ate terribly all the time, and it was no wonder their bodies were failing them. The pair clearly had no self-control.
I was like, hey, Destiny, you want to open one of your gifts? Just, I don't know, just out of the freaking hell of it. She opened one, then another, and then another, and then this happened. Are you guys ready for this?
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, she had like a ton of gifts.
Like, this happened. You made the...
Amber's cycle was now fully established. She would start to do well at healthy eating and life in general, then the healthiness would slip. She would focus on the negative comments left by others, and sooner or later, not just the healthy eating side of life would fall apart, but Amber herself would fall apart.
Some of the comments and some of the things that people say about me are so wrong and so rude and so cruel, and just makes me look like I'm such a horrible person when none of you actually know who I am. So this is about the fact that I got another kitten. People are calling me a hoarder, animal hoarder. For people to like...
That's Stacey Gray, right?
Take one thing that I'm very... For people to take one thing that I know makes me who I am, makes me a good person, and to twist that and turn it into something negative, it does affect me a little bit. And I just wanted to say, I'm not really gonna vlog today, but I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, I'm just not doing the greatest right now. I don't really know. I'm going through some stuff that I don't feel like sharing, and I don't know if I will, and I don't know, I mean, if I do end up sharing, I don't know when. And I'm just hoping for the best, because I don't think I've felt so much pain in my life. It is a good Discord. But I'm just gonna, I don't know, hope for the best. I'm just hopeful. That's it. And I just wanted to say hi and hope you guys are doing good. And hopefully I'll vlog tomorrow. But I am getting so many comments of people flipping their lids. Like, they're literally going insane their lids because I spend my money how I want to spend my money, and they're freaking out, thinking I'm spending all my money, which I'm not even close to doing. And they're freaking out thinking I'm trying to buy Destiny's love, and I'm trying to validate.
I mean, it kind of looks like it,
something.
honestly.
I don't know where this is coming from, but I want...
Was she reacting to the negative comments because she had to prove them wrong? Or was it because the more she interacted with the haters, the more attention and views and money she would get? Whatever her reasons, Amber was talking about the haters in literally every video.
Someone called me a greedy pig. The last thing in this whole world that I am is greedy. I'm very far from it.
Oh my god, these apples
I grew up
are
without
so
nothing.
sour.
I know how it feels to have absolutely nothing. And now that I have something, I want to not only give something to the people I love, but to strangers, which I do all the time. You wouldn't even believe what I do for homeless people. I feel like you are buying so much presents and gifts not to spoil your girlfriend, but to make sure she doesn't leave you. This is something that is insane to me. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I don't want to be hateful, but that's just how I seem to see it. It's quite an unhealthy relationship if you feel like you need to buy so many toys just to make sure Destiny doesn't leave you. Not trying to hate. This is the most common thing that people are saying, that I'm trying to validate or
Oh
keep
yeah,
the love.
like
or,
everyone did that.
Buy love, really. And I want to let you guys know that Destiny loved me at my worst. She has loved me at my lowest. She has loved me when I didn't have a single penny to my name. She has loved me when I was sick. She has loved me when I was super depressed and down. She has loved me when I have felt. She has loved me through my anger times. She has loved me through everything. She has loved me through me being unemployed. I bought Destiny and her family lots of gifts because they deserve them. I don't know why people are flipping their lid. I'm not trying to validate anything.
Well, I am
Destiny
the one
in.
in.
I am. Okay, I never comment anything
In the
negative
Discord
towards
server,
you two.
I'm the
I
one
don't
called
live in
Thick
your world. I only see the
Piss.
few moments you share, and it's your life. But this is excessive. Christmas is over a month away. I
On the
realize
top
you have
of
no
the member
children and no
list.
other responsibilities outside of household expenses, but you're blowing through your money like you don't. No, this is so wrong. You're blowing through your money like you
What
don't
do you
need a savings
mean? It's
account.
very
Please
clear.
take a follow-up video saying people are talking about us not saving money, but we are. Grow up and be responsible. I've started thinking how unbelievably simple Destiny is, how immature you two really are, and it seems like you're essentially a mother to Destiny. So wrong. Holy crap. Ugh, this is one of the things I hate most about YouTube.
The clown? What do you mean clown?
Make people come off. It is insane. You two are young, and it shows in all of your actions and words. Your videos have started to get so many thumbs down because you sound like you're bragging. Every single video is the same: driving to work, outfit of the day, shopping and eating. You don't follow through with anything. The water challenge disappeared. You haven't lost any weight, and no one is buying this. This is what I ate today. I haven't eaten today. Actually, that's true. When I say I've not eaten today, 100% true. You can ask all my friends in my real life that I literally don't eat when I first wake up. You can ask Destiny. I will wait hours and hours until I eat, but then when I finally do, it's too much, girl. I'll stop rambling on and on, but I'm hoping you actually read this, look at your videos through the eyes of others. We don't see a cute, functional, stable relationship. We see a very insecure, very damaged person in a relationship with a very simple-minded, passive person. It's very sad to watch. Everything you said is actually false besides one thing. Where is it? Every single video is the same: driving to work, outfit of the day, shopping and eating. Yes, because I work constantly. You guys don't understand that. I have house responsibilities, I have pets, and I have a job I have to get back to. That is just how my life is. I am not like the typical YouTuber, because I'm
not the typical YouTuber.
The money that I make on YouTube, I have seen plenty of YouTubers quit their job, their normal job, because they want to continue YouTube. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to get up and go to a job, physically go to a job. And that is what I'm doing. And it's like, no matter what I do, there's always something wrong in what I'm doing. And it's like, I am so
Do you always sound so condescending?
because I can never do anything right by anyone's standard when it comes to YouTube. And it's getting extremely frustrating, because I will do the nicest thing in the world and people turn it into something disgusting and vile. And I am just honestly getting 100% fed up with it. Like, I really don't understand who can have YouTube as a full-time job, but yet they still have another job. Like, no one does that, and I'm sitting here doing that.
What do you mean no one does that?
Be lazy and not go to work.
Bunch of people does that.
And yet you're still gonna complain that all I do is drive to work and show my outfit and eat and shop. I mean, girl, I can't go swim with the sharks. I ain't got time for it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
I'm not trying to buy Destiny's love. That is absolutely, utterly ridiculous to me. Oh, God. I really don't understand that I have to continuously defend myself. And I know a lot of people hate these defendy rant videos, but if I have to, for my reputation, to make people understand certain things, I'm gonna make these videos because that's just how it's gonna happen. That's just how it goes. I don't care. My opinions are mine. Your opinions are yours. I respect your opinions. I just
Sorry, I was
people
looking up the
respected mine,
games.
which they don't. That's to be expected. We are on YouTube here, where people don't respect other people. This has been too much of a hot topic for me not to talk about it. Like, people and their fascination with my bras are literally mind-blowing. Like, we're trying to choose a new president, but yet some of you are trying to wonder, how long has it been that I have been wearing this supposed bra? We have terrorism happening, hate crimes happening. Like, my bra is not that important. I don't know, to some of you it is. I don't understand why.
It always says, like, I don't care about this. And then she's like,
business. No one else says, and what you do with your money is your business. And I'm sure you don't want people questioning why you decided to buy your dog a damn Gucci purse. It never happened, but I was just saying, like, you don't want people questioning your money and why you do what you do with your money. So don't question me and what I do with mine. My life is my life and my money is my money, and the same for you. But again, hope that helped, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye!
okay.
Amber had said it before. She felt that if she tried to improve herself, people should get on board and stop hating. But she wasn't trying to improve herself anymore. She had tried very early on and wanted to get her reputation back, but she just couldn't keep it going, and people did not respect that. Now Amber wanted the praise and positive words said about her without putting in the work. Of course, some comments left were unnecessarily cruel and spiteful, but the majority of the comments were comments calling her out for the things she had done, or not done. Amber was getting negative comments left and right, and they were clearly getting to her. She had her friends trying to delete the negative comments, but some were still getting through. In the past, people judging her had caused her to lie, but this was a new Amber. That wouldn't happen again. Would it?
But I'm super excited because I weighed in today and I'm down 16 pounds since my highest weight, and that makes me super excited because, you know, oh, I forgot to tell you guys this whole thing. Okay, see this balloon? It says I love you. There's another balloon right there. Destiny came home one day and she had a gift bag and 2 balloons, and I was like, what are you doing? She bought me a card and just saying how much she loves me and stuff, and it was the sweetest thing. And she got me the 2 balloons and she got me a gift. I have been wanting an iPod for the longest time, and I don't know, depending on what it is, like, I don't want to spend like a huge chunk of money on myself. Like, that's just how I've always been. I'd rather spend it on other people, and that's just what I do. And
you literally do Amazon hauls like every fucking week. You spend so much money on yourself. You fucking liar. I don't want to spend a lot of money on myself. Like, bitch. She buys so much trash on Amazon. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't want to spend money on myself. I've never seen someone spend so much money on shit. She's such a fucking liar.
she got me an iPod. I thought it was the sweetest thing in the world. I was like, thank you. Because I really want to listen to work. I want to listen to work at music. That's what I was going to say. I want to listen to music at work because you're allowed to.
You want to listen to work at music?
Helps. Just
I go to
keep your mind
Buffett's.
focused. Yeah, no.
Without solid proof, anything she told us could now be a lie. Maybe, if she had continued to try and improve herself,
oh, you gotta
and rebuild
understand,
her
this is
reputation,
from...
maybe we could
I
have
don't know.
believed her when she told us she
When this was... This must be from when Trump was elected the first time.
had lost weight, or that destiny had surprised her with some gifts. But she gave up improving herself so quickly. So there was no reason to think this Amber was any different to the one that had lied to us. But then though, something serious happened that made Amber getting upset at dislikes on a video seem completely meaningless.
Makeup too frequently, too much. My face needs to breathe.
There it is.
But,
the dirty bra.
I have the next 3 days off of work. I'm super excited about it. Today I have done pretty much nothing. Uploaded 2 videos. I did some journaling, which I have been absolutely loving lately. And
Journaling
I have to get
queen.
ready because I'm going to go to the Cheesecake Factory with my girlfriend. We're just going to have a little date night, if you will. Something really sad happened, though. Destiny's uncle died.
Why is she talking?
Sadly,
Something
Destiny's
really
uncle
sad
had
happened.
passed away. And when Amber, Destiny, and Destiny's family were going to a viewing of her uncle, Amber still thought it was acceptable to be vlogging the day and putting it up on the internet. Okay, so she didn't go and film the body Logan Paul style, but she was still filming her and Destiny heading to the viewing, all the while talking about herself. It wasn't just the big stuff like the confession video or the Casey situation that was ruining Amber's reputation. It was things like this. Heading to a viewing while constantly talking about her makeup was not a good look. This day was not about her. The Casey situation definitely was the biggest blow to her reputation, many believing Casey's story, along with Casey's evidence, but the best thing Amber could do now was to never mention Casey again.
And again, journaling is about what you want to write, what you want to share. You don't have to share your journal with anyone. I was actually in a past relationship.
You know, white trash, don't
relationship,
question it.
I want to make that clear, like not with Crystal, where every time I wrote something in a journal, I felt like my ex had to read it. So that kind of shied me away from being honest in my journal, but now I'm not with someone like that. Like, she respects my privacy, but girl, she can look at it if she wants. But just remember, your journal is for you and no one else.
Amber didn't seem to have learned anything or changed anything about herself. She was still the same girl we knew back in Florida. The only real difference was that Amber now had a full-time job, a real one. It was now December 2016, which meant it was time for Amber's annual Vlogmas, filming every day of December.
Which she
The
never
build-up to
finishes.
Christmas was Amber's happiest time of year, so she had one last chance in 2016 to get back on track and get rebuilding that reputation, and prove to the people she was not the old Amber.
Good morning. It's actually like good afternoon for us. Like 3 o'clock. Slay. Like on our days off, we sleep in late because we fall asleep late. So yeah, the branches go a certain way. Like 2 go this way, 2 go up, 1 go like this, 1 goes like that, and whole thing. I'm like,
You could probably just YouTube it.
I probably could.
You search on YouTube how to make the perfect Christmas tree, like fluffed.
Right, but I'm just like, what?
Yeah, people
Did you know
fluff up
I
their
tried explaining
plastic
that to you
trees.
when we first got it, and you were just throwing a fit about how it didn't look good.
No, because Chef Amberlynn in his house, his house.
That's a microwave meal, Amber. Yeah.
Very light colored.
She actually did claim for a long while that Destiny didn't gain weight during the relationship, which she then had to go back on. Ew, why is everything so oily?
So for
Look at that. Was that beans that was like covered in oil? Oh my god, is that just flat? Is that cheese? Why is there like a plastic lid of cheese?
Because we went out for lunch. It was really late at night, but our sleeping schedule is so messed up. So yeah.
I mean, I love
for dinner,
cheese.
We made this like taco pie.
But that looks so weird.
Dessert, which I'm not gonna have any because I am just stuffed and I'm not feeling very good right now for some reason.
You should have. I'm not gonna have any. Eats food.
This is my dinner. It's a huge Fiesta burger with cheese. This is like their homemade like tortillas, mayo, jalapeno.
Wait. Why do they... Sorry, I have rice pasty in my mouth. Why did they put a tortilla on a burger? Like, even if it's kind of a taco burger, why did they put a fucking tortilla on it?
My day has sucked. So, let's make my meal unhealthy. Probably a bad idea, but you know.
I'm just kind of going through something right now.
I would put some,
And I don't know, like...
yeah, well, I
I'll
would
talk
put some
about it,
crispy, like, what are they called? Those chips on it. Not a tortilla.
So, we have some leftovers in it.
I haven't been getting much sleep or anything like that, but that's okay. It happens to the best of us. Oh, by the way, I woke up and my nose was bleeding. Like, what does that mean?
We have been. See, I wasn't in the spaghetti, but I got a Fiesta burger instead. But we have devoured food.
What you doing?
Oh. YouTube family.
You have to understand, for Amber to keep gaining weight at the...
I'm really not being the most
Oh,
healthiest
yeah.
ever, but I'm about to have some pizza rolls.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I think she would say chips, maybe
my
not.
pizza rolls is done.
Amber had
Red
thrown
letter
in the
video.
towel figuratively, of course, not
Maybe
literally,
she's just dumb.
and completely
But yeah.
given up.
For Amber to keep gaining weight at the pace that she's been, she have had to been eating at least 6,000 calories a day. You understand how much food that is? Like 6,000. Between 6 and like 10,000 calories. Like, even if you go out to eat every day, you still have to eat so much. She chugs ice cream like it's water. Yeah. And then she claims, like, I only drink diet soda. I was like, yeah. But I think she makes these, like, what I ate in a day. I mean, I love eating, like, not melted ice cream, but, like, when you get ice cream and you, like, you take your spoon and you, like, really vigorously mix it around. Diet soda can still make you fat. I mean, diet soda in itself cannot make you fat. It has some sodium in it. It's just that diet soda can trigger you, so you eat everything else. It's called a milkshake, yeah. It's not corn. There's no corn syrup in diet soda. Are we really gonna have this discussion? Guys, I love you, but you gotta understand. I've been dieting since I was like 12. There's artificial sweeteners in diet soda. There's no sugar in it. That's why people drink it when they're on their diet. Please. Yeah, it's like artificial sweeteners. The problem with diet sodas is that people think that they have a bunch of free calories left, basically, when they drink diet soda. So they often overeat on other things. It's like, oh, I had a diet soda, which means I have free calories. So they overeat on like snacks, or they eat more food than they're supposed to, which often leads to people gaining weight or not losing weight, or even, since you get everything has calories, yeah, but diet soda has a minuscule amount of calories compared to like a normal soda. And the same thing is like even air, exactly. Yeah. I know what you mean. Also, the problem is that if you try to wean yourself off sugar and wean yourself off sugary sodas, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna have a diet soda, you still get like, I guess you could call it the sugary kick from a soda, and that often can trigger you to want to eat more sugary things. And so if you have a problem with like overeating and binge eating, if you have a diet soda that makes you want to eat more sugary things, which can want people to go and seek out other sweet things. But you think like, oh, I want something sweet. Let me give myself a diet soda to like satiate that sugary craving. But then it just kind of flips it. So you have one diet soda, but then it's not enough. And then you like go scavenging the cabinets. And you like eat chocolates and shit. So for some people, a diet soda is not a good alternative when you're on a diet, basically. It was initially made for people who cannot have sugar, like diabetics and stuff. I have diet soda because I take medication that make me sensitive to sugar. And make me sensitive that I can easily get type 2 diabetes. Also, I don't really like the taste of sugary soda. But that's a whole other story. But yes, in Amber's case, she claims that she drinks a lot of diet soda, and she's like, yeah, because I'm on a diet. But it's like, girl, you still gain weight. So we know that you're still snacking like 5,000 calories a day.
On being a new her that would gain people's respect.
Diet my fat
But
ass.
with 2017 on the horizon, Amber had a plan.
I have decided, or I'm thinking that I'm gonna be.
She must be a really nice pillow, though, right?
For 365 days, starting January 1st, and I want to lose 100 pounds in 1 year. I don't know. Is that possible? I really want 2017 to be better, honestly, and I'm gonna try my hardest.
Like
to
she makes
better,
so many challenges for herself.
And
you have a Kinder
I hope that my
addiction?
hate will lower and my love will higher. I don't really know if that'll happen, but it's something definitely.
I never had
that
Nutella
I
because
need
I'm allergic to
try
hazelnuts.
tune into,
But I saw
because
they
feel
just
like
released a peanut
if I
version,
spread
so I
more
really want to try
positivity
that.
and not so much negativity, that I can change that. But it just got me thinking a lot about who I am as a person and making 2017 just a better year in general. And I really am like super excited to get this weight loss under control.
She wears glasses because she met someone that looked good in glasses and she got fake glasses. Something to think about.
That was it. 2016 was over for Amber. Not only did she not manage to rebuild her
I do love
reputation
peanut
like she
butter,
had
though.
hoped, but she had actually made it worse. Her Am babies would never leave
Fair
her, of
chocolates
course,
are based.
but for everyone else,
I like
they
the
held
smell
her
of
in
hazelnuts.
an even lower opinion now.
I wish I could eat it.
She had made yet another promising start to being
He
this
said it was
happier,
worth
better
it.
version of herself.
I'm not
But
that
by the time
allergic to
December
hazelnuts.
came round, she had well and truly failed.
Like I've
Her and
accidentally
Destiny still
had
didn't seem right.
like
Amber
some
still struggled
hazelnut
to give a genuine
at
reaction to
times.
sad news.
And her dog Chloe
I
had
just get a
babies.
really itchy throat.
She actually had 3 babies,
but
but 2 of them died. 1 of them survived.
I just
It's pretty
for
sad
me
about the
it's,
other two,
it's I just don't want to put myself through that
Destiny's
because
pappy
the
was
more
still
you
recovering
do
from
it,
his heart attack,
the more you
and
are at
Amber and
risk for
Destiny's own health
anaphylactic
didn't
shock.
look like improving anytime soon.
You're dying by
I
the
got diagnosed
snack.
with several things at once: a swollen spine, hip bursitis. Can't say it, girl. I suck at
A
pronouncing
swollen
things.
spine?
And,
What the fuck is a
like
swollen
bulge
spine?
/ slip disc.
Amber hoped and believed that
I need to Google
2017
that. What is a
would finally
swollen
be her
spine?
year. It
What
was unclear at this
is
point
a
if Amber would try to
swollen
carry on rebuilding her
spine?
reputation next year, or just accept the fact that from now on the majority of her audience didn't watch her because they loved
okay.
her, even if she preferred to live in that world.
It's actually not the
It
spine
was
that's
hard to
swollen, it's
believe
everything
that
around it.
2017 would be the year she finally accomplished
His ass is
everything she
eating her
wanted.
spine.
After all, she had failed everything she set out to do this year, as well as previous years. Although there was one thing that remained, her full-time government grown-up job, and as long as she had that, she would always have one over on the haters.
I kind of just went into my supervisor's office and I said, I'm done. Rain and petals eavesdrop. I used the wrong word.
Rains and petals eavesdrop.
I used the wrong word. Rain and petals eavesdrop. I used the wrong word. My mental.
Why you been awake for so long?
I gave her parts of me that I've never given anybody.
Ew, what? 2 12-hour shifts? In a row?
In our last
Is that
episode
allowed?
of Shaped by the Algorithm, we
I think, I don't know if
Amber's
it's like
latest journey.
Here you need to have something called dygnsvila. Where you rest for like 11 hours, I think. And I mean, if you have a really hard time sleeping, 6 hours. Oh. Yeah, that wouldn't be allowed here. 6 hours is a little too short.
Of trying to get healthy, but failing. We watched as she tried and failed to rebuild her reputation, and we watched what looked like Amber desperately trying to save her relationship with Destiny, which seemed to be quickly unraveling.
8 hours, yeah.
And it didn't seem to matter how many gifts Amber bought Destiny, Destiny just didn't seem interested anymore.
I recently got
but it was a new year,
these
2017. And with the new year came
melatonin
new goals
gummies
for both Amber and Destiny.
So
with
we do a live weigh-in plus this.
With CBD oil in them, and holy fuck, I sleep like they give me the most vivid nightmares. But I also sleep. I sleep so hard that I wake up with the most ear-pounding headache. You can't take it? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like if I really need to fucking knock myself out, job reasons, yeah. I actually I talked with my therapist because she was like, "Oh, do you take any drugs?" I was like, "Yeah, I take I don't know if it counts as drugs. I guess CBD doesn't count as drugs because she was I'm like I take CBD because of pain." She was like, "Yeah, but it's not drugs. It's not classified as drugs." I was like, "Yeah, then I guess I don't take drugs." Um because I also have CBD gummies here at home that I take as a supplement to my pain medication because I don't want to rely on just pain medication. And I tried getting the melatonin gummies with the CBD added into them. And holy shit, like normally I don't remember my dreams, but when I take those gummies, holy fuck, I dream. But I also like I normally don't dream at all. Like I'm out like stone cold dead when I sleep. But when I take those, not only do I dream, thank you, but I also have vivid nightmares. I think my vape is my therapist. Bro, that's unhealthy. It's like watching a movie, bro, relatable. Oh, I always stretch it. Ugh. It's better from when I was smoking 3 packets of cigs a day. God. I was never that much of a smoker. Like when I smoked the most, I was at 2 at my max. God. I'm like, my voice is hoarse now. But that is after like I had a surgeon fucked me up. But back then, God, the cough was the worst. God, I woke up every morning like although I do miss having like 3 cigarettes and a coffee for breakfast. God, that was the best shit. I fucking miss having cigs and coffee for breakfast. It was the best thing. Also, like, I don't miss smoking in general, but I do love the reward that smoking was. Oh, I had like the biggest jug of coffee. That's girl dinner. No, that was my life, dude. I had like, at that point, I could relate to the 3-liter because I had like a liter of coffee for breakfast and then I had the best shit of my life after that. Nothing gets your stomach going than 3 cigarettes and a liter of coffee. But also like the reward a cigarette was like the best thing. Because as soon as I did something, I knew when I'm done with this, I can go have a smoke break. It was like the best thing. And as soon as I wanted to get away from people, I knew I could just go out and take a cigarette and be away from people. Ugh, it was the best thing. I miss that part of smoking. I don't miss smelling bad. I don't miss being out in the middle of winter. Fucking smoking in the winter is so nasty. Like, I was a smoker for over 10 years, and I never got used to the way cigarettes tasted when it was minus 20 outside. It was insane, actually. So, like, a lot of things I don't miss about smoking, but some things, like, I miss to this day. But I'll never get back to it.
This is gonna be good for the beginning
I
of the
vape
new
sometimes
year.
when I'm like
We
at
can know our
parties, but
starting
that's
point,
about
and
it.
we can know what kind of goals we want to achieve throughout the new
XL
year.
550.
We're both
You'd
gonna be
never
naked.
see a scale like that.
So Destiny weighs 209. She's usually a 205, but after the holidays and all of that yummy goodness, she gained 4
Industrial,
pounds,
right?
yeah, she is 209.
Okay, let's see what Amber. 467.
I lost weight. Oh,
467.2
the best time to weigh
lbs
yourself is when you
in
first wake up. So
kilo.
that's why I look like what? But I've lost
211
weight. I am so happy.
0.92 kilos.
Despite Destiny having gained weight, Amber had actually lost weight, and she was understandably ecstatic. She was worried she had gained weight because she had not been sticking to her daily weigh-ins, and she
My
had been
mom had a
eating
friend who
pretty much
died in a
whatever
house
she
fire
wanted,
because of that.
whenever she wanted. So how did she manage to lose weight? In the past,
The
many had
highest I ever
suspected
was
that Amber
was
would lie about
120.
her weight loss. Amber had even
That was a few
admitted
years
to
ago
this.
now.
But this time
I
she
gained a
showed
lot
us
of
the
weight
scales.
because of depression
We
and
now had
medication,
proof.
but
But how
I've
did
lost a
Destiny
bunch
gain
of weight
when
since
Amber
that.
didn't? They both went out to the same restaurants
I think
and
I've
overate
lost
together.
about...
Whatever the reason for Amber's
Yeah, I'm
unbelievable
not.
weight loss, she was
I
happy.
am a short
And
stack.
after having such a difficult 2016 and 2015,
But I've
and
lost over
2014
30
and
kilos since
2013,
then,
Amber
so
could at least start this new year off feeling good, and she was more than
we're
ready
on the
to
right
be her
track.
best self in 2017.
That goes, like, everyone jokes about how they gain like over 10 pounds on the holidays, but I didn't. Baby, you'll get that down. You'll get it, boo. But anyway, my highest weight
Can you
is
use a footstool
485,
short?
so yay, and I'm super excited.
It depends.
Like, I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to do
I
a
can't
live
really
weigh-in for you
rest
guys.
any weight
I
on my
promised it forever
wrists
ago,
because they're
so
so weak.
here it is, as I look like a hot mess.
I
but
can't stand on all
yeah,
fours,
I'm
if that's
hoping to
what you
reach
mean.
some amazing goals this coming year, but knowing I've lost weight without even trying.
We had seen Amber motivated before and then fail, motivated then fail, Motivated,
You can
then
stand on my
failed,
shoulders, I
but she
guess.
had never started the year off so happy before. She was with the girl of her dreams, and she had recently lost weight, apparently, and she had her goals clearly set out in her mind, and clearly set out for us.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for summer so I can start
everything
swimming
just
in my
feels
lake
so
again.
different already in
My lake.
2017.
It's not
Like,
mine.
the
It's just
trees look
supposed to be
different.
nice.
The breeze feels different. The music is more better. Okay, anyways. Literally, every time it's a new year, I just feel like a new woman. And I start off being so motivated and like I'm gonna kick butt at life. And then somehow life decides to kick my butt.
Okay, it's a break. I'm gonna pause. I mean, I wish I could go to a pool, but it's so fucking expensive here. I don't have the money for that. Cringe. Old people pool? I wish I could go to an old people pool. The old butts? Oh my god, we hate the old butts. Leaderboard. Is that it? Top players. Mirai's in the top. Oh. Oh, you got a vape! Oh my god, it's worth so much. Oh, I hate that they're called thongs. Isn't that the Australian term? I hate that. What the fuck calls it thong? Oh, flip-flops. Fucking weirdos.
But we're gonna change that this year. So I'm gonna be cliche AF and I'm gonna do
Cliche
some resolutions
AF?
for you guys. Obvi, my first one is a weight loss one. I want to reach 385 pounds. If I do, that would be 100 pounds down overall. That would be amazing. Another one is I want to be more motivated to do things. I want to be motivated to clean, to go out, to film videos, to just wake up, put makeup on, girl, and get your shit did. Another one, a really important one, is I want to take care of myself physically, emotionally, mentally, in just all aspects of life. I feel like I put myself in the back burner a lot for everyone. I try to put everyone first. I put my pets first. I put my friends first. I put Destiny first. And it's not that I want to be selfish, because definitely not. That's not who I am. I'm definitely not a selfish person at all. Like, if you know me, you know that. But I would love to reach 50,000 subscribers on YouTube.
I want to drink more water. I want to
Oh my
make
god, she always want to drink more water.
Just be more positive, be a more positive person. You can wake up and be more positive.
Of course it is Destiny.
Like, just wake up. If you feel like you're gonna have a bad day, just be like, no. Like, I'm gonna be positive. Let's do this. Let's kick it into high gear. We can do this. I feel like...
There we had it. 7 magnificent goals for 2017.
She didn't
Get
even
down to
shower when she was
£385,
with Destiny.
do more things, take better care of herself, reach 50,000 subscribers, drink more water, make healthier choices, and be more positive and not focus on the negativity like she did last year. Amber had gained a lot of subs recently, 29,000 in the last year, but she knew that the majority didn't subscribe to her because they loved her personality. Quite the opposite. And there weren't many who watched Amber talk about her 2017 goals who thought she would stick to them. It had been just over 3 years of
she just
Amber
did
on
the
YouTube, and she hadn't managed to follow through with a single
wet wipe
goal she
wash.
had set herself in all of that time. Despite Amber being disliked by the majority, almost all the comments on her newest videos were positive. Although she did admit last year to having friends delete
people were
the negative
complaining that she
comments
smelled
and
so
just
much
leave
they
the
had to
kind
like throw
ones.
away
But she did
furniture
have some
and shit
genuine
because
fans,
she
and judging by their comments,
defiled
they believed
them with
Amber
her
could finally
smells.
stick to her goals for longer than a week this time. Destiny also wanted to make 2017 her year as well and finally get healthy, or at least healthy enough so she wouldn't end up in the hospital again.
I'm sorry,
We'd
but
already
that's
seen
true.
Destiny
You
in the
gotta deal
hospital
with it.
multiple times now. It seemed like every few months, Destiny's body would fail her and she would be rushed to the emergency room. And despite doctors telling her she needed to be eating different foods, she had not been listening, and started this new year off at her heaviest weight we had ever seen her at. We had seen Amber crying multiple
she would cave
times
in that
and
roof
looking
of a car.
completely destroyed when focusing on negative comments. She needed to ignore any negativity completely. If Amber really wanted to make 2017 her year, then the only way to do that, in her mind at least, was to admit to the bad things she had done last year, to help her not make the same mistakes again now.
Which reminds me, I need to wash my car. Maybe I can do that today.
To lose weight, which I should be desperate because I need to lose weight. Come on now. But I got so desperate to lose weight that I took a drug. I took phentermine. I stopped brushing my hair because I'm a freaking person. And this, I quit my job without notice. I did not give them a notice. I kind of just went into my supervisor's office and I said,
no,
I'm done.
that's Dino Samuel.
I sat in the lobby of the hospital.
Phentermine.
And this is when Pokemon Go was super popular.
Phentermine
and I
for
sat
weight
there
loss.
and I played Pokemon Go. I would leave
Never
my poor
heard of.
babies home alone without me.
Adipex
And
P.
what I mean by that is my dog and my cats were home without me for like 12 hours, sometimes even more than that.
I don't think we have that
I try
here.
to put everyone first. I put my pets first. I failed weight loss in 2016. I don't know if it's really but I didn't write my mom. She's in prison, as you guys know, and I haven't written her. I ate more fast food than ever before.
She may have done a lot wrong last year, but she was starting fresh. No more lies. No more going into
I
hospital.
don't think
a place
Gino
where
has
people
made like an
die,
episode
just for the sole
on the
purpose of playing
Fish-chan
Pokemon Go. Being accountable for her
documentary in a long
many
time.
mistakes did seem like the perfect way to start new. There were no excuses. Amber took responsibility for her poor choices.
I mean, there's not much to
something
say anymore.
we had not always seen from her. Not did Amber do a lot wrong in 2016, but it had also just been a bad year for her in general.
My brother went to prison. My mom went to
Is
prison.
85
and
the
I
latest
lost my
part?
aunt.
Yeah, that's a year ago.
My aunt didn't die. No. I just lost her emotionally.
What is wrong with you?
I can't believe I've watched all
I
those
moved
parts.
to Kentucky, obviously.
I don't have a life.
I did not want to move here whatsoever. I was very not happy about it, but Destiny really wanted me to, obviously, and I did not want to have a long distance relationship with her. I did not want to be here. I did not want to live underneath someone else's roof. I don't like people taking care of me. I experienced the worst cyberbullying I could ever experience, I feel like, in 2016.
Amber had always had a tough relationship with her mother, and she may not have wanted to move with Destiny, but she needed her to get around anywhere. Although she was looking into
It's
getting
insane.
her driver's
Like
license
Amber
very
cannot
soon. Only time would tell
walk
if she would ever
anywhere,
get that license.
but she still
Spoilers,
cannot
everyone,
drive
she doesn't.
herself.
And the cyberbullying, as Amber put it, had made her feel lower than ever. But she wouldn't be focusing on or addressing any haters this time around.
Actually real.
It wasn't all bad last year for Amber. She was excited to have gained those 29,000 subs. It must have been a fantastic feeling seeing her subscriber count shoot up the way it did.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, everybody. Amber's goal of hitting 50,000 subscribers this year actually seemed like a realistic goal that could happen. But with all the new subs came a lot more hate. But no matter how many new haters turned up, Amber could always rely on her babies to stick with her no matter what.
Hey Amberlyn, so my question is, if you could only eat at one restaurant for the rest of your life, what would it be? Love you. Hey Amberlyn, I was just wondering,
Cheesecake
what
Factory.
is your favorite restaurant to eat at? Hi Amberlyn, we want to know what is your favorite restaurant to eat at? Hi Queen, I love you.
Orange chicken.
I love you so much. Oh my god.
Hey Amberly, how are you? Do you think that you're going to do some makeup videos on your channel? Kisses from Paris, we love you guys. What's your favorite scary movie? And I was wondering if you watched Bates Motel because I really love that and I feel like you would like it too. Have you and Destiny ever thought about having kids together as a lesbian couple?
A lesbian couple.
Yes, we have definitely thought about having kids. Destiny really wants to carry a child. I really want to carry a child. That's scary as f to think about. Yeah, I don't really know what's in our future, but it's definitely something that we think about.
Now that she had gotten the bad stuff out of the way, she was ready to accomplish her goals, especially with her babies right behind her. She had admitted to her past mistakes
not anymore.
and forgiven herself.
Because she
and
doesn't
she did
have a
seem to hit
uterus.
a new level of positivity we had not seen from Amber ever
What do you mean,
before.
like, in her
But, like,
arms?
a lot of people make mistakes. A lot of people live and they learn. A lot of people can be Everyone lives, everyone learns, everyone makes mistakes, everyone can be but everyone can, you know, also be good. And it's just like no one's perfect. Like, let me tell you, like when
Amber was determined to actually stick to her New Year's goals this time, not like the other years before. Above all the other goals, though, her main one was to
one of her
always lose
nasty
weight,
soups?
and it did look like she had gotten off to the perfect start. We weren't seeing the usual couple of healthy meals like in previous years. It was healthy meal after healthy meal. Vlog after vlog, there was Amber, cooking home-cooked meals, and was not taking the easy option of going out to restaurants or heading to McDonald's. Amber wanted to do more this year, not just be sat at home on the internet, and again, she was off to a good start with that too.
This is like just the beginning of a story that I started. Life on paper. I don't really know. Like, this is just fake story. I could read you some of it if you guys want. I think this is about a girl who finds her mom dead. I think I was gonna make it to where like the daughter was the one who killed the mom, but like she has like such a disorder in her head that she doesn't remember. This is a story I have been working on for fucking ever. This story is my all-time love. I have written 200.
Amber just loved being creative, whether it was through her magnificent
Of course she has
poems,
mommy issues. Her mom's in jail.
I used the wrong word.
or whether it was through her stories. In fact, I managed to get
Her
a copy
mom
of
chose
Amber's book
drugs
here.
over her. Who wouldn't have
Here it
issues?
is. It's called Amberlyn Reed, Threat Level Dark Time. Let's take a look together, shall we? With special thanks to my one true love, Destiny, may we always be together. That's sweet, isn't it? Here we go. Chapter 1. How I Brutally Murdered Glacy. Once upon a time, there was a cat that was in my way. Not only was Amber doing more writing, but she was actually doing her own laundry. Did I read that right? No, it's right. Not only was Amber doing more writing, but she was actually doing her own laundry.
Impressive.
Seeing Amber do laundry was a strange sight. This could have been because in the last episode, when she told us her abuse story with Casey, She mentioned in one of her stories how she was doing laundry at the time, and then we heard Casey explain how Amber actually hated laundry and never ever did it. Now all of a sudden we were seeing Amber doing the laundry. It may have been because of the Casey situation, or it may just have been Amber wanting to be more independent.
No joke,
and
I
not have Destiny always do her laundry.
love that phone case.
Amber
I wouldn't
was
be able
also
to use
making
it,
a
but
good
I love
start to drinking
fluffy
more water.
things.
Though we didn't see that, but she did tell us she was drinking more. This was easily the best start to any year for Amber we had seen thus far.
I'm a
It
girly
didn't
girl like
convince her
that. I love
haters she was
fluffy
going to
things.
keep it up, but it was nice for her and babies to see their
I also
hero
love
doing
bones.
so well. And Amber may have been a hero to a tiny number of her audience, but Amber had her own hero.
I feel like you're never gonna see this, Trisha. But
Oh,
hi.
yeah. She
My name is
loves
Amberlynn.
Trisha
Hello.
Paytas.
And when you started making videos about being a chicken nugget, and I related to that. Like, I did 100% related to that. I'm just letting you know I did relate to that. And
Yes, Amber was a massive Trisha Paytas fan and wanted to emulate what she had done with her channel, at least in terms of size. Trisha was one of the bigger vlogging channels, although she wasn't the best vlogging channel.
Smell really good.
To see?
Amber wanted to catch up to Trisha, and she was well on her way.
So there we go. Honestly, that's amazing. I only need 97 more to reach 30,000 subscribers. By the way, today is the day that I reached 30,000 subscribers, and I just want to thank you guys so much. You have no idea how much it means to me. I never in a million years thought this would happen, so thank you.
Amber was slowly creeping up to that 50,000 total. It was all going so well for Amber, and when she was happy, life just seemed that little bit easier for her, and everything seemed to be bringing her joy.
I actually got this for Christmas from Crystal, and it's actually really awesome.
Amber still kept in touch with her ex-girlfriend Crystal, which was
Oh,
one
yeah,
of the
it's
key elements
insane.
to Amber's happiness, though many found it strange that Amber stayed so close with an ex. Everything was going perfect though. Well, almost everything.
Let's see how many she has now.
Without her help and without her love and her
247,000.
and her sweetness, 2016 would have been rotten. She is super silly. She's cute and she's accepting, and I love her personality, and she's just an all-around good person.
Amber was still clearly very much in love with Destiny, but Destiny seemed more uninterested than ever. Perhaps there was part of Amber that thought if she stuck to these resolutions and became a better version of herself, Destiny would show more interest, because there was surely no way Amber hadn't noticed the change in Destiny. And who knows, perhaps if Amber was more positive, did have more energy and get up and go, then maybe Destiny would come back to her. Time would tell. All Amber could do was stick to her goals for now. She certainly seemed more at peace with her actions. She wasn't getting stressed over every action she made and what others thought of her.
And people are asking, why did I quit? Why did I quit my job? How do you make money? Like, Amberlynn, what the f is going on? I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate. I know opinions will vary completely. But I want you guys to understand that what someone does with their life is up to them. What I choose to do with my life is up to me. If it turns out to be really bad, that's my learning experience. If this decision turns out to be positive, that's amazing.
Quitting her job had made her feel better and more positive about life. She was in pain sitting for 10 to 12 hours a day. She missed her pets, who she would leave on their own. And plus, there was another reason Amber quit too.
And Destiny and I talked about it a lot. She really wanted me to quit because she knows that I can do YouTube. She knows I make money from YouTube.
Amber told us that she was moving more now that she wasn't stuck at work. This could have only been a good thing for her goal of getting down to £385. Either that, or it would mean more time to be bored at home, eating while waiting for Destiny to get back from work. But she had made a great start to her weight loss already. Or had she?
This is our old scale, the one I did the live weigh-in on, and it's actually messing up really badly. So we ordered a new scale, already came in and all that. So I'll definitely film another
Messing up
for you
how?
guys. Okay, this is really me about to get on my new scale.
Huh?
We're downstairs instead of upstairs, so okay. Hold on.
Looks exactly the same.
It's ready.
Okay, so
Did it say 489?
really fast, but there it was.
Yes, unfortunately for Amber, her old scales weren't working correctly, and she did not weigh 467.2 pounds like she had originally thought. She did,
That's
in fact,
221
weigh
kilos.
489.2 pounds instead. So she had not lost weight without trying, like
That's
she had
2
thought,
zaps.
and instead was now at her heaviest weight ever. Hitting her record weight every couple of months like she had been doing recently was obviously not good for her. She had been feeling the extra weight for a while now too. The longer time went on, the more Amber was struggling with normal everyday things like walking, breathing, and sitting in a chair. One of the reasons why she quit her job after all was being in so much pain. She knew it was up to her to get herself out of this situation, but already not even a month in and she was starting to slip ever so slightly.
I got some of these cheesehead swirls, double string fun, I don't know, snacks, what have you.
The healthy choices were slowly starting to disappear for both her and Destiny, and it wasn't long before the inevitable happened.
So we're at the emergency room. Destiny had to be seen.
I'm
How you
playing
feeling?
Pokemon Go at the emergency
It
room,
hurts.
really? Why does Pikachu look so sad?
She got some medicine. And she had some tests taken. Please look at this though. Like ever since I got this purse, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm obsessed. It's just filled with stuff. And Destiny's like, can you put my wallet in there? Can you put this in there and this in there? And we have like hella chargers and our little
Yeah, can you please
What's it called?
support
It's a
your
tablet.
girlfriend
Hold
who's
on, I
in
never
the
touch it.
emergency room
Oh, you
instead of
guys,
vlogging?
Recommendation. I used to drink these when I was younger and I could not find them for literally, it's been like 14 years, and Destiny found this for me earlier. It's a Sobe Pina Colada. It is so good, and I wish you were drinking this instead of whatever you're drinking right now, and I'm sorry. For real. She's watching cable TV. But, yeah, this thing is just like filled.
Spending
to the
your
rim
life
of
with
stuff,
her
and it's so heavy. And I have my makeup
must
down
be
there, and
so
there's some
difficult.
papers that we have to fill out and such, but yeah. They're saying it's heartburn, but they're not sure, so they refer Destiny to some people to do ultrasounds and endoscopies and this whole thing. So Destiny's gonna get that figured out and taken care of, and she's trying to take medicine, and they told her to eat different types of foods and whatnot.
Yeah, she did.
Her pain is a lot worse than like a heartburn would be, so she's definitely gonna refer to those doctors and whatnot, or at least I hope she does. I mean, it's up to her, but I'm gonna
I
egg
would
her
guess
on
that
to
it's
do the
something
right
like
thing
an
because I
ulcer.
really want her to figure out what's wrong. I hate seeing her sick, but yeah, I totally forgot to update you guys on that, so sorry. Anyways, bye.
Yeah, because it's all about
How
you,
many times
Amber.
did Destiny have to visit the hospital before she started to take her health seriously? Since being with Amber, Destiny had gained and gained weight. Both of them had. And both
Or
were
like
ruining their
maybe her
health
gallbladder?
the longer they stayed together. The food was slowly starting to slip, but at least Amber was sticking to the positive Amber and not focusing on any negativity.
So I just woke up. I'm absolutely irate right now.
Like, tell me what's the deal
I'm
with
just letting
string
you guys
cheese?
know
Do you
I'm
just
not
eat it?
Fired from my job. I'm not meaning to be rude or
We don't have
harsh
that
in
here.
any way right now, but I was not fired from my job. I was very good at my job, and if you guys watched the video where I explained to you why I quit, I'm glad I did, because I'm no longer in pain. I'm not swollen anymore. I'm not getting anxiety attacks like I was working there. Again, I miss working there. I miss it a lot, to be honest. I miss the people and the environment, etc., etc. But I want to let you guys know that there is someone spreading completely false rumors about me. Like, I am so shocked right now. This girl is someone I used to work with. She was fired.
She was fired. So she's using her story on me. And I have so many people to back me up. So many people. I have tons of friends that work there. Tons of people that just know me as a person, and we aren't friends per se, to back me up. This lady is lying to you guys.
Yes, the food was slipping, and ignoring the negativity was slipping, and we were barely a month into the new year. There was also now another problem for Amber too. Her videos started to get less and less interesting. Now that Destiny wasn't appearing as much as she used to, all we had was Amber. And it was usually just Amber sat at home talking to the camera. And Amber told us many times over the years that she was more than just weight. But the problem Amber had was that her journey to lose weight was her most interesting topic. And despite her first lot of videos at the beginning of the year being weight related, now there was barely any talk of weight loss, and there wasn't much else to be invested in. Her loyal babies may have enjoyed whatever she talked about, but there weren't many babies around, and her audience, if not entertained, would eventually start to switch off. Telling us over and over that she was more than just weight started to sound almost ridiculous, when even Amber would say herself she didn't know what to talk about in her videos when not discussing her weight loss journey. Amber knew it herself that she just didn't have anything to discuss, so she started to do more live streams and more Q&As with her babies. But because she didn't have that many fans, they would often ask the same questions over and over, and usually it was questions about her weight, or something to do with food. Even her babies wanted to know about her weight loss journey over anything else. And whenever Amber would make a rare video about her weight, perhaps to Amber's dismay, it was always more interesting than anything non-weight related.
Every day you fight.
True.
Every day.
Why is she reacting to herself? That's so weird. Fucking empty eyes.
As much as you fight, and as strong as you fight, Amberlynn, you aren't fighting hard enough. You will die. You're 23 years old.
26 now.
But you have the health of a 60-year-old.
Probably 90 now.
The energy. You call yourself ugly, you call yourself fat, you call yourself gross, you call yourself lazy. Why?
Because I am?
Is it because you started YouTube to show people that you can lose weight? You lost 89 pounds at one point in your life, but what happened? What did you do?
Hey Snowflake, I want you to know you're handsome. You don't give yourself enough credit. I know. You're the most handsome man in the world. You have to know that. Mr. Snowflake, you beat yourself up all the time. You think you're just one of the better.
I think she's about my age.
But you're not.
Like 30 something
You're the best.
now.
Thanks, Snowflake. You've got this, Snowflake. And never listen to Jimmy Bunker. You aren't boring. You're mysterious and handsome.
Mysterious.
Amber's subs kept on increasing, and even the new fans who had just joined her could tell what was about to happen, even if Amber couldn't.
On January 13th, ironically enough, it was actually Friday the 13th, Destiny broke up with me. Since then, I have filmed videos, I've put on fake smiles, I have cried every single time I shut off the camera. I have screamed in my pillows. I have questioned if I am worth anything.
Good job, Destiny!
Destiny accepts me. She still accepts me. Destiny broke up with me. But Destiny accepted me at my absolute all-time lowest.
Did she, though?
She has seen me at my worst. And
not sure about that.
Still thought I was the most beautiful thing she's ever seen. I look like a crazy right now.
Because you are.
Destiny, like Crystal before her, had broken up with Amber. It came as no shock to her audience, but it definitely came as a shock to Amber. The pair were still living together though, and strangely, they both still shared a bed.
I have really bad anxiety. I have attachment issues.
Oh yeah,
Destiny
she like
doesn't
forced
mind it.
Destiny to sleep in the same
really,
bed.
I guess it's not really up for anyone to like understand. That's just how we decided to do it. We have no problem with being friends that sleep in the same bed. I don't know. A lot of people find that weird. It's whatever.
It was really fucking
weird.
weird.
In my opinion. I do want to be her friend and be able to, you know, do fun things and hang out with each other and watch movies and sleep in the same bed. I don't know. I don't really have much to say about that.
Many
it's fucked
had
up,
speculated
Amber.
why Destiny had ended the relationship. Amber was too annoying. Amber was too lazy. Amber's hygiene was poor. Amber was annoying.
Yeah.
Amber cared more about YouTube
she was
than
fucking
Destiny.
smelly.
Amber was too reliant on Destiny and acted like a child. Amber was annoying. But what was the actual reason
Amber
Destiny
was annoying.
ended things?
Is she thinks that me and her should both work on each other. I should work on myself and she should work on herself. I definitely agree, because for me, I feel like a lot of time in a relationship, I become very in love. I become very caring for the other person, and I stop caring for myself. I stop loving myself.
It's important.
I am giving them so much love that I completely forget about myself, and I feel like in a way she's right. But when she first broke up with me, it was like, Destiny, why can't we work on ourselves together as a couple?
There's nothing to work on.
She just said it wasn't right for her.
Yeah.
I think that's another reason why I put this off for so long, because I firmly believed for a while, I was like, this is just a phase. Destiny's gonna want to be with me, because I never imagined this would ever happen, because the love that she gave me is so strong, and the way she made me feel was...
I mean, it's not about
so
what she gave you. What did you give her?
How could she ever have done this, you know?
Have you thought of that? What did you give Destiny?
I just really never thought it would happen. And when it did, I was like, it's just one of those things, you know, where it's like, oh, we're gonna go on a break. But now that it's actually been 2 weeks, 2 days, 14 days, half of a month.
She shared
so many hours and tears and cries that I've spent. So many hours.
That is actually true.
Feeling like I'm complete.
I hate that.
I'm going through the mourning stages. Everyone goes through them differently, I feel like. And I don't know. I guess I'm at the stage where I kind of realize that there's nothing more I can do, and she's serious. Like, it sucks so bad, but no.
Amber had never been good at dealing with adversity in the past, but this was the 2017 version of Amber. So, how would this Amber deal with this latest setback?
Lately, I have been feeling alone. I mean, that comes with a breakup. Dawn is tired of, you know, feeling like I'm alone, and I don't want to start talking about all this. Oh my god, I love how it feels.
No.
I'm so annoying, but...
Yeah, you are.
Don't, no. Wait, now I'm gonna be cold.
Yeah, I knew that I wanted 2017 to be a good year. I'm going through so much
Who would deal with that, like, on a daily basis?
And I feel like I'm going through, like, an identity
She just
crisis
being a fucking asshole.
I want to, like, do my hair, and I want to cut it off, and, like, dye it, and I want to get my septum pierced, and I want to, like, get lip injections. Like, what am I saying? I don't want to bring up Destiny, the first freaking question. I did have that true love. I don't have it anymore.
Nothing of that ever happened, though.
Does Destiny have a new girlfriend? That is, like, such a popular question. No, she does not have a girlfriend. She does not. She is single and ready to mingle. If you had one do-over, what would it be? Honestly, I would redo me and Destiny's relationship. I would make it to where I could be a better girlfriend for her. I would do just so many things differently to fix this and make it to where this never happened. Am I happy? Truthfully, overall, no, I'm not happy. The mature way to handle all this is to accept what is happening, because, like, at first, like, I literally begged Destiny, like, I was like, be with me, boo. Be with me, boo. Like, I was so annoyed about it.
Ew.
I woke up today with the goal of no crying. I have
Desperation.
cried every single day since Destiny broke up with me. And
The breakfast?
Have you felt any anger or resentment towards Destiny about the breakup? I have, and I feel like that's only normal. Has Destiny moved on? Yes. Did Destiny cheat on me? No. And I love her dearly still. But she has moved on. She is interested in another girl, and the girl is interested in her. Yeah, I do cry about it. Like, it's very shocking because I was her everything at one point. And the fact that Destiny already found someone else is hard for me. It really is. And I'm gonna go. This is a mess. Okay, we're at KFC. I got the famous bowl because, you know, goals. And what did you get?
2 chicken littles and mac and cheese.
And I left the place $100 poorer, but that's okay. This is the first time
Understandably, Amber was hurt. She kept mentioning how she was upset and kept discussing Destiny at every point she could, but no one could blame her for that. She had gotten upset on camera several times, but she had not embarrassed herself, and she hadn't said or did anything that she would go on to regret. Until...
Happy Valentine's Day. I'm a single freaking Pringle. A month ago, actually yesterday, I got my heart broken, and we're gonna celebrate Valentine's Day.
How long are we gonna talk about this, Amber?
I'm celebrating it by drinking by myself, and I might talk about Destiny.
Red wine.
You guys might get some details of stuff.
And so, what would you do if Destiny brought a girl home for Valentine's Day and like they were on a date and you were there? Do you think Destiny would do that? Yes, no, maybe.
Girl, would Destiny do that? I don't know. She surprises me lately. She'd probably do anything. Okay, honestly,
she's so
I'd probably
vindictive.
sit in my room and blare music that would annoy the
like
crap
she's
out of them.
so fucking
Because I'm
vindictive.
petty
It's
as fuck.
insane.
Like for Valentine's Day for sure, like super romantic. I would love some roses. I'm good with that. Like a teddy bear, some chocolates, a card. Maybe instead of buying a card, like write me a motherfucking letter. Like tell me, boo, how much you need me and love me. By the way, this is my first Valentine's Day that I am single in 10 years. So the love I have for Destiny is definitely the strongest I've had. Yeah, I knew that she was the one. Girl, don't make me cry. But obviously she isn't, because she has moved the on, and I'm like scum on her toes. No, that's a joke.
It's not.
But everything will be okay.
Every time she says something like that, you know she's being
like,
serious.
When you fall in love with someone, like, you
that's
just know
a joke.
it.
Meanwhile,
And
you know she's being serious.
I just knew it with her.
That's
I don't really know. And a lot of people saw it, like physically saw it themselves. Like my best friend Crystal, like she saw it. She knows me more than anyone in this world. And she saw it. She's like, you two are literally the one for each other. I gave her...
Amber, you don't need to top up
I've
a glass
never
that's
given
already
anybody.
full.
I feel like I'm handling myself really well.
You're not.
I wish her nothing
You're a
but
wreck.
happiness. And that's what she has with her new girlfriend. So, let's all be happy for her. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. What will you do differently in your next relationship that you didn't do in your last one? I forgot to take care of myself when I was with Destiny.
Hey, I'm just wondering, when do you start, when do you plan on getting out there again and looking for love?
Ooh, when do I plan on looking for love? Boo, I already found it. No.
Yeah.
I think I'm just...
Destiny was one of the people who recently came out and talked about Amber. Like, revealed all the shit that Amber put them through. It was Destiny, Becky, and Casey that have come out and like spilled all the tea, basically. Is it Destiny that also has like a podcast now? And where they actually talk about stuff? Hell yeah. That was my plan all along. That's what I do. I bring you into girl world. Now you're stuck. Yeah, so Destiny... I know Destiny's now married. Pretty sure she's married. And I know she went on recently on YouTube and talked about, God, I'm seeing these old pictures of Destiny. She was so small. Pretty sure if she's the one. Let me check. Destiny Page Brooke. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's look at her Instagram. Destiny Page Brooke. Oh no. Destiny ALR. Cook. I'm sorry. That's her wife. That's such a beautiful wife. Look at that. Look at them. That's beautiful. I love that. I love that for Destiny. Wearing a Hannah Montana sweater. I read Destiny and Jesus, says Lexus. Destiny and Jesus getting there. I fucking love this dress though. Like I'm not planning on getting married, but I fucking love a black wedding dress. No joke. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that she has lightly toasted. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Amberlynn did not shower. She did assault Destiny's mom. Yeah. So yeah. I know she came out recently speaking about a lot of things. Yeah, because I know there was like they did I'm pretty sure they did find out what the medical condition was that she had. Because there was something going on with her. I do remember that. I think also there was just one of the things that was with Destiny was just stress. Because there was like an insane amount of abuse going on in the household. Which is, this comes out later. And that actually happens like in most of Amberlynn's relationships, that she is an abusive girlfriend. Which is, it's really bad. Like really, really bad. And she actually like assaults her partners. Even though she claims that, oh, I just pushed them once or something like that, but she actually like lays her hands on her partners, and it's bad. So I think most of the times that when Destiny just fucking couldn't take it, like physically, I think it was because she actually was so stressed and just felt so bad physically and mentally that her body just gave out, literally.
Being bitter and jealous and annoying, but that's just how I am. I'm wearing no pants right now. Like, why did I say that?
Oh my god. I hate that she's like feeling herself always.
Would you go back to her?
In a heartbeat, because
Amber just wants someone to
she's
want her.
literally my everything, and I feel like she'll always be my everything because I'm an unhealthy bitch, and she's doing me wrong. I don't tell.
She's doing me wrong?
It says, before sweet red blend is a smooth and sweet red wine blend. Every word sounds so weird. With luscious aromas and flavors of black cherry and plum.
Was the smoothness of Budweiser as well as revolutionary.
Hey Amberlynn, what is your favorite love song?
Love song? Okay. Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran, because that was me and Destiny's song. So
oh my god,
let's
fuck off.
take a look at that. Wait, I have YouTube on here. Let's listen to it real quick. She told me this is how it was gonna be. That this was her and I song forever and ever.
Amber was clearly not doing well with the breakup. Drinking, coming across bitter whenever she talked about Destiny, getting quirkier than usual. Everyone could see she was not taking it well. But that's not how she saw it.
A lot of people are like, Amberlynn, like, why are you handling this so well? Why are
you handling
Amber
this
wasn't
so
taking the
well?
breakup well at all and seemed confused about what she was putting up online. She told us she hadn't put up her crying and being angry at Destiny, but we had seen her upset, and we had seen the passive-aggressive comments towards Destiny. But she had just suffered a devastating breakup, and no one could hold it against her if she got a little confused. Old Amber would have let this destroy her goals, but this was 2017 Amber, and she may have had a difficult period after the breakup, but she wasn't going to let it break her.
I want to better myself because of this. I want to be stronger because of this. And I want to say this is the first time for a full month that I have consecutively lost weight, stuck to a plan, if you will. And I'm just proud of myself for that. Like, 474.2. So I am down 15 full pounds, and I'm super excited about that. Every single time that I have stepped on the scale this month, I have been down weight. Whether it was a pound, whether it was 4 pounds, or whether it was 0.6 pounds. It doesn't matter. I was still down weight. I told you guys that I wanted to lose 100 pounds in 2017. So far, I am on the right track. I'm ahead of schedule.
We had
You'll
never
notice
seen this before.
It's a pattern.
In the past, Amber had crumpled under the very slightest of problems. Now she had just lost her great love, and she was still losing weight. 2017 Amber was actually starting to seem different to all the other versions of Amber we had seen before.
If there's something in my life I don't like, I am the only person who can change that. And
good job.
I used to never think that way, and it feels kind of nice to think that way.
Then who's gonna
I feel
change
like a lot of the
it?
time I blamed a lot of people for my problems, and I'm like to that point where it's like, Amberlynn, your problems are really your problems, and you're the only one who can fix them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
We had seen Amber hit rock bottom in the past, and the weight loss journey go away because of it. Although, in the past, hitting rock bottom was due to the judgment of others. But this was a new Amber, and this Amber didn't care about the judgment at all. In fact, this Amber was beginning to dish out a little judgment of her own.
Marge Simpson, I'm assuming is from The Simpsons, pass. Hillary Clinton, old, pass. Amy Schumer, I'm passing on her. Would you smash or pass Trisha Paytas, Lady Gaga? Okay, I will smash Trisha Paytas, but I will pass on Lady Gaga. Obviously, no one's gonna smash me. No one's gonna want this here piece of ass.
Smash, smash, smash. So, her weight loss was still on track after the breakup, but Amber didn't like being alone, and now Destiny was busy with work and her new girlfriend. Amber started to hang out with friends more and more, but all they ever seemed to do was go to restaurants. It was clear Amber didn't like being alone.
Was that?
It's why
Was
she
that
still
food?
shared a bed with Destiny. She
What's up with
just
all
couldn't
these
handle being left
weird
alone in the
frozen
apartment with
carrots
no one to talk to.
making restaurants
And
put in
in
their
came
food?
even more live streams and Q&As with her babies,
Why is she
lasting
naked in
hours
bed
at a time.
with Amber?
What kind of lonely YouTuber would talk to their fans for hours at a time?
Hello, everybody. See, people thought we were the same person. Can you believe that? But we sound nothing alike. Well, I think we sound similar. If you've just walked in, this is going to be very confusing.
Amber was still hurting very much over Destiny moving on so quickly. Just a matter of weeks after breaking up with Amber, Destiny was now seeing a woman named Dana. But at least Amber really liked this Dana girl. Or at least she was trying to show her audience just how much she liked her.
So, I'm gonna go out for sushi. Yes, I'm gonna hang out with Destiny, Dana, and Sarah. I don't either. I don't wear heels either.
And late nights, I didn't see that.
Yes. Do you guys like my hat?
No, I think it's a bracelet.
Like, I don't know. What if I started wearing hats?
Wear hats, do it.
Should I wear hats?
This one. I feel like I'm going to like the Derby or something.
The Derby?
Betsy Johnson's on the
Hey guys. Okay, so I'm actually waiting for Destiny and Dana. They actually are staying the night again tonight. I don't know why I say Dana staying the night. Destiny still lives here. I know that's like a question that people are like, does Destiny still live
Do we all
there?
sleep in the
Yes,
same
she
bed
does.
now?
But Dana also stayed last night too. Like, I love her company. She's so awesome. Like, so many people are like, Amberlyn, what are you doing? And I'm like, being friends with an awesome person. Like,
I'm
okay.
confused.
Hey guys, so it's the next day. I ended up staying the night at Dana's last night. If you guys don't know, Dana is Destiny's girlfriend. The
eyes, Chico. They never lie.
Fun night, crazy night, had fun. I'm gonna hang out with them again today.
One of Amber's goals this year was to
I think
take better care of
she's
herself
obviously just
emotionally.
taking every
However,
opportunity to
spending
be
so
with
much time
Destiny.
with Dana and Destiny couldn't have been a good idea, especially when Amber had already told us she would still get back together with Destiny
Yeah,
if she asked.
she's just...
Sharing a bed couldn't have been good for Amber either, despite what she thought. Thankfully, though,
Yeah, are they
that
all
would
sleeping
come
in
to
the
an
same
end,
bed?
and it was definitely
Is
a
this
joint
just a
decision
throuple?
between Amber and Destiny. Definitely.
A lot of people are like, are you and Destiny still sleeping in the same bed? Yada, yada, yada. No, we're actually not. We haven't slept in the same bed, I want to say, for... It's probably been about a week and a half now.
Oh, wow.
We both figured that it's not really healthy and there's no reason for it. I do...
So Destiny sleeps
feel
on the
lonely
floor?
in the sense of, like, I hate sleeping alone because I'm not used to it, but I'm okay.
When Amber would spend time with her friends, it seemed to be just what she needed. Okay, all they did was go to restaurants, but at least she wasn't playing third wheel to Destiny and Dana. And when Amber's friends invited her away for
Amber
a
with
little
the
girls'
chokers.
holiday, she jumped at the chance. A girls'
Oh,
holiday
wow.
sounded like it was the perfect excuse
Yeah,
to
the
get
jump
away
video.
and not think about Destiny and Dana for a while.
So, everyone is here.
Yes, the holiday was with Destiny and Dana, as well as her other friends. It would have been perfectly normal for Amber to be sad and not want to spend time with Destiny and her new girlfriend, but she insisted on acting like she was totally cool with it all. And maybe she was. But
So
how
fucking
were Destiny
awkward.
and Dana feeling about Amber hanging around all the time?
Is she pissing?
Yeah, it's good enough. There's the other one. Let go. Let's go see him. It turned me
What the
green.
fuck?
Yeah.
Don't.
What's out? Turn me green.
Just a little tiny bit. Okay.
Move.
And for
Move.
I mean, that's
There was a definite feeling that Amber was an unwanted third wheel.
Yes,
In
because
fact,
she is.
I haven't seen a third wheel this big since I went to watch Monster Trucks. Amber told us she of course still cared for Destiny, and she really liked Dana. And maybe she did like her. But Dana didn't seem to like Amber.
Now that you saw the screenshots of Dana bad-mouthing you, what will you do? Ironically enough, that's the first question I get on here. Okay, so if you guys have not
I mean,
heard
I
about
wouldn't
that,
like
um,
the ex-girlfriend of my
Destiny's
now
girlfriend, who I thought was my
girlfriend
friend,
always
was
being
saying
there.
bad things about me, which kind of shocked me. I don't want to bring light into
It would
the
be fucking
situation at all.
weird.
I always thought me and her were friends. We have never argued. We've never gotten in a fight. We've never anything. Like, we've always been super sweet to each other. And I personally enjoy her company.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
called
enjoy
being
her friendship,
cordial with
so
each
it is
other.
a little confusing. I did try contacting Destiny about it, and Destiny said that Dana wants to talk to me firsthand. So that's really all I can say about that. I'm like so confused. And when I talked to Destiny about it, she was also confused.
Yes, messages from Dana's Instagram account had been leaked, and it was clear that the three of them were not all best friends like Amber had thought. A message to Dana reads, "Are her and Destiny still even close? Y'all just look so done." Dana replies, "Thank you, honey, but no they aren't. Destiny doesn't talk to her unless she has to, because she's done with her and so am I. I don't put up with her like everyone thinks I do, honestly. At first I didn't even speak to her. I wouldn't. I had everything but her number blocked, because Destiny would stay the night with me, like one night a week, when we first got together, and Amber Lane would be blowing her and my shit up, and I could not handle it. She's gotten better." Dana also has another message leaked, which reads, "Told her like 5 times that day we did not have time to take her to the store. We didn't. We were leaving for Florida Thursday night after we got off work. And she always has to try and pull our plans up. Every time. It gets real old real quick. If I told you half the she did to me, hell if I told YouTube, she'd no longer have a fan base. They think I ruined her life. Should I say what she did to me? No, I wouldn't do that, because I'm not a low person. Destiny didn't cheat on me either. I hadn't talked to Destiny in months when she messaged me on Snapchat and told me they broke up. We were all friends. I'm no homewrecker. I would have never wrecked their relationship. I'm just not like that. And it pisses me off when people say things like that because they don't know anything about our relationship or the behind the scenes shit." And finally, Dana says, "Her mom's the best person. Her whole family hates Amber Lynn. They hate her. And it's cool, dude. Literally, who doesn't hate her? Honestly, even Sharia isn't her friend anymore. I just want you to know the group I'm a part of are 110% Team Dana and have been since day one. We have always defended you, and even on the You-Nows, we've defended you."
The part about me calling Destiny a lot when they first got together, that is very true. When Destiny first broke up with me, as I've told you guys before, I was a hot mess. I did not know how to be alone. I had attachment issues, and it was bad.
You're still a
Amber
hot
had
mess.
a fantastic start to the year, losing weight, and she had managed to stay on track for the most part, despite the recent heartache and drama.
I'm about to weigh myself, and I'm currently not wearing pants. I need to...
Can you stop talking about not wearing pants? You know what I realized? You know what I just realized? The reason the scale talks, because she can't see the numbers. It's because the reason the Excel scale talks is because people can't see the fucking numbers. I mean, isn't that the saddest shit? The fact that that is needed? Insane.
0.6. 469.2. 468.2.
The weight was still coming off. 3 months into the new year, and she was still doing it. Her Am babies began to wonder if this would finally be the year Amber stuck to her plan and lost a significant amount of weight.
Exactly. Like, I have never seen that.
How much do you weigh now?
I've never seen that until, like, recently when I found one of these smart scales that send the data to your phones, basically. But up until that point, I have never even seen or heard about a scale that talks to you. Like, the smartest scale I've ever had is the scale that I have now, that for some reason has a alarm clock in it that starts blaring an alarm at one point of the day, so you go and weigh yourself at the same time every day if you don't turn it off. Yeah, exactly. The smart ones are actually, like, smart in that case. Like, you have an app, and you can, like, connect it to, like, your Apple Watch and shit like that. So that's, there's a point with that. But aside from that, like, I don't think I've ever seen a talking scale here in Sweden. Before I had the one that I have now, I had a manual, or what do you call it, analog scale, with the fucking, that you hear the fucking plate getting pushed down when you step on it, with the actual little, what do you call it, the numbers. No, like, before I had the one I have now, I have a analog scale, like one of these. I had one of these mechanical scales, like one of these. Boing. The only reason I got rid of it was because it got off kilter, like the numbers got tilted, so it wasn't calibrated correctly. So I had to throw it out because it didn't show correctly anymore after like 20 plus years, something like that. Exactly. And like the gym I go to have one of those large ones where you push the little thing. What do you call it? Big mechanical scale. Like these. Where you like push the little thing. That's one my gym has. My mom works or used to work at an import firm. Where they import cars, and I used to use the and they need to have like super accurate scales to weigh the cars. So I used to use those scales that you can use to weigh cars and trucks, because they are down to the gram, basically, because you need to. So there's one for each wheel, so you roll the cars over in. So I used to use those to weigh myself because you knew that those were super accurate. So you could just stand on one of the pressure plates to weigh yourself. Even though those are used for like really fat people because they go up to like several tons. But they work for tinier people too. So I always knew. But it was also really like discouraging, because if you're like, oh, I had lost weight, and you stood on it and you were like, hell yeah, and then it was like it showed not the number that you wanted, you were like, fuck, because you wouldn't be able to fight it, because it was like approved by the Swedish government, basically, because it was a toll service. You wouldn't be able to fight it because it's very heavily regulated, those scales. You would be like, fuck, it's accurate. Because you can always like argue with a home scale. They can always be a little off. Like if you have it in the bathroom, the moisture can always get inside the electronics and shit like that. But something like that, you can't argue with that, because it's like super heavily monitored and it's very correct. They go and do like uneven flooring, and like I know one time I stepped on the scale at home and I was like, holy shit, how much weight did I lose? And I told my mom, and she was like, did you put it on the rug? And I was like, can you not do that? She was like, no, that shows totally inaccurate numbers, and I put it on the floor, and I was like, oh. Like, if you don't know shit like that, it shows like completely wrong numbers, you know?
That was my next question. I have no idea. I still have not gotten batteries. I know that's like my fault, and literally the next time I go to the store, batteries will be number one on my list. Today we have some Pizza Hut. Okay, so welcome to my mukbang. Okay, my mukbangs are super exciting. Also, another thing is, like, I drink a lot of diet soda, and I'm gonna try, I want to say probably about 6 diet sodas a day, and like really no water. So yeah, we are at Olive Garden.
6 diet sodas a day. That explains why she doesn't drink water. Also, like, that's so fucking expensive. How much is in one of those big packs of soda? Is it 12 or 24? Yeah, she Yasmin Golding it.
And I'm gonna get the
Side note, I fucking love how BB No Money fucking censored Asmongold from the Mary Poppins video. He's such a bean. I fucking love BB No Money. Censoring Asmongold and then donating all the money made from the video to a Palestinian No, it's a Murloc! Case is 24, box is 12. It's a Murloc from World of Warcraft, and then he's giving away all the money to a Palestinian, what is it, charity fund? Fucking amazing. It's like so right on the nose, and I love it. He is, we do, I saw someone call him Fetus No Dollar. It's so
make your own with angel hair, Parmesan pesto with sauteed shrimp. I feel very guarded.
I need to type that out,
lately
by the way,
because
in the
people take everything I say and do and just twist it all and like conspiracy theories. Like, what? I'm Amberlynn Reed with a normal life. Like, I don't need conspiracy theories. Like, I don't even know. If you guys are wondering, these are scars. So,
oh my
She
god,
had
these
been
are
doing
stars.
so well. Then all of a sudden, she went back to no weigh-ins and focusing on negativity, and had lost all motivation for anything. So, what happened?
Destiny has moved out. She does have a lot of her stuff still here. Obviously, like, she can't take it all on one trip. Like, her car is super small. But this is just
then
a
take
learning
several
experience
trips.
for me. This is the first time in my whole entire life that I will be living on my own. I'm 26 years old, and I have never lived without somebody else.
At least one of her goals, though, was looking likely to happen.
I have reached
For real though, those chips are so good to eat. Because they can hold salsa so well. No joke.
1,000 subscribers as of today, and I just want to say, before I forget, I'm so thankful and so grateful for each and every single one of you, and YouTube has changed my life in more ways than I can say. Of course, it's been stressful at times, it's been hard, and there's been hate, but there has been love and support and kindness. I am just so forever grateful for you guys, and I feel like I'm gonna start crying about it, and I don't want to.
Amber was now in her usual self-destructive mode. She had almost completely forgotten that feeling of wanting to try at life. The more she saw Dana and Destiny together, the more it must have been hurting her inside. Amber needed a real break this time from seeing her ex with a new girlfriend. So, she had a plan.
I want Crystal! And Mia!
Oh my god, Crystal looks so healthy.
Isn't this awesome?
She looked so
Amber
depressed
had
and
met up with
sad
Crystal
when they broke
and
up.
Crystal's new girlfriend. Yes, Amber had gone from being third wheel with her latest ex to third wheel with another ex.
God, Crystal
made
looks so
Amber happy.
good.
They were best friends, according to Amber. But even seeing Crystal after all this time,
She
still
drinking
couldn't
drinking
save Amber
straight
from herself.
Malibu from the
Oh my
bottle.
gosh,
God
and
damn,
the
Amber.
chin thing. Why? So I like this a lot. I think really just mainly out of habit, and I think it's kind of weird that people are like so like Amberlynn, like
He's
why do you
trying
do
to
that? Like,
cover
what's
up the
point?
double chin.
Someone said, "Dear God, what a mess." Someone said you are getting bigger. I'm actually not at my heaviest.
I mean, I used to be a fat girl. I know all the poses.
What are you, contagious? It's sad and gross. A lot of people think that when someone hangs out with me, they gain weight. What the fuck is up with posing and lip syncing and trying to act cute while listening to music? You really aren't as cute as you think you are. Sadly, I don't think I'm cute. I'm not trying to start no pity party, but I definitely don't find myself.
Oh my god, she does
way.
little thirst videos of herself on TikTok.
Ugh, your vlogs suck so bad. Okay, I get this one quite a bit, and yet these people keep coming back. I don't know if you guys are.
I gotta
hoping
say
for me
though,
to maybe go to.
She
Like
does a good
Bora
eyeliner.
Bora or like swim with the sharks or something, but my vlogs will probably always suck because I have kind
But
of
the
a
eyebrows
lame
would
life.
work.
And I hear it often, Amberlynn, your vlogs suck. Da 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 da. I know. I'm sorry. I will figure this out. I will fix this. I promise. I don't even know if I want to share this. I wore this really weird hairstyle where some of it was up and like some of it was down. It was like this really weird thing. That's because my hair was in matted knots. Because of my depression. I would wash my hair and I would not brush.
Pretty sure it was because you didn't shower for like a year, Amber. I mean, we do have that on tape now. Fucking Destiny saying that you didn't shower and that you were so greasy that you left stains on shit.
Brush it. I would wash my hair and I would not brush it. I didn't brush my hair. This is so horrible. For a couple months.
Yeah,
because my
maybe you
depression was
should
so
cut
bad
your
and
hair.
I hid it from everyone, and the only person who knew was Destiny. Destiny was the only person who knew the things that I was going through, and it was very hard.
Amber had made a good start to the year, a better start than we had ever seen before. But just like always, she couldn't keep it going, and was back to the world she knew best, the world where she reveled in telling us what she was going to do, rather than just doing it.
I'm gonna be drinking more water. I do have a water dispenser that I absolutely love. And a lot of people are like, Amberlynn, do you even exercise? Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, girl, get off your butt and move those legs, move those hips. And girl, I'm going to, because for my exercise, I'm actually gonna dance. I used to be really into dance when I was younger. I would make up my own dances and I would be in talent shows and I'd compete. I'd always win because I need to get pronto.
Thank you so much for the
I have made myself a meal plan, and I will be eating 6 times every single day. It's gonna be
Time would tell if Amber began to dance or not. She did not. And as if Amber hadn't already had a bad enough start to the year with the whole Destiny situation type deal, she also had something else to deal with.
Auntie, if you're watching this, I love you. I know me and my aunt were reacting to this about the same. I found out that my mom has cancer, and she's had it for 3 years now. She thought it was something else. My mom doesn't go to the doctor. She doesn't. That's just not her thing.
Amber was having a very rough 2017. She had wanted to kick life's butt, instead of the other way around. But it wasn't happening. Although she still was losing weight, apparently.
Thank you for the
I
hydration, Chad.
want everyone to know that, and I'm not lying.
I want the
I've
last
talked to
sip
my
of
closest friends about
coffee.
this, so if you guys are watching, hi. But I am losing weight.
Amber wouldn't show us the scales like she had been doing. She just expected her audience to believe her. But why? Why on earth would Amber not show us the scales like she had done before?
The beginning of the year, I was filming weigh-ins for you guys, and I was so proud of myself because every single time I filmed a weigh-in, I'd be down weight. And I was like, I got this. I'm here to inspire and to motivate. I'm here to be determined and just to keep rocking it. But every time I'd lose weight, people would call me a liar.
Yeah, I wonder why, Amber.
I was like, what? I was like, Amberlynn, you're putting so much time and energy into a weight loss journey for YouTube that You're trying to prove them wrong instead of trying to just be healthy for yourself. And I'm so done with it. I'm so done.
I mean, sometimes she actually says shit that is somewhat clever. And you're like, yeah, actually, Amber, that makes sense. But she never follows through. So then you're like, yeah, I don't care.
Trying to prove haters wrong. Like, what? Every time I step on the scale, I think to myself, should I have filmed this? Should I have showed YouTube this? Should I have proved them wrong? That's so unhealthy. It's so unhealthy, especially for someone like me who's...
Amber apparently didn't want to prove anything to the haters. She just wanted to lose weight for herself. Apparently, the negativity surrounding her weight loss had impacted her too much. So she was done with proving anything to the haters. Was this the truth? Or had she simply fallen off track again and needed an excuse? We couldn't be sure. Only time would tell if this was a truth or a lie. Lie! Amber had ruined most of her goals already, and we were not even halfway through the year yet. She was still drinking soda instead of water. She was not taking care of herself both physically or emotionally.
Oh my god.
I literally got no sleep.
That is supposed to be a... Hold on. Can we go back a little bit?
It is...
That's supposed to be a white bra, everybody. Let me just... You see that? Ladies and gentlemen, that is supposed to be a white bra. I kid you not. That is why she's getting, you know, so much, hate for the... I guess, the bra thing. Because she's like, why do you always say I only wear the same bra? It's because it looks like fucking this, Amber. And she says, I have the same after blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, Amber. It's because it looks like you only wear the same bra. Because you do! You wear the same fucking bra. And it's this one. It's supposed to be white. And it looks like this. And, like, on top of it, remember, she didn't shower. And it looks like this. It's crazy, right?
It's currently 6:30 a.m. I usually fall asleep around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. I know that's really bad.
Yellow.
She wasn't doing more. The
no,
writing
because
had
she's
stopped,
not.
and
I mean,
though she would go out more, it
I was
was
about to
just
say
to
because she doesn't
restaurants
piss
with her
on it.
friends.
Because,
The
but I
healthy
also
choices
think that
were
her piss would be
completely
like
gone.
more like
I'm trying
brown.
to use Simply Cheeto Puffs, white cheddar.
Can she stop chewing with her mouth open? That's so fucking nasty. I hate that.
Oh, pretty good.
She was clearly caring too much about what others thought of her again.
Yesterday was a pretty chill day. I just got out of the shower, so my hair's wet, if you're wondering. And why I'm covering my mouth is because I have a cold sore and it's just not cute, and I hope it goes away.
She told us that she knew she was not
Apparently,
doing...
we've found out also that some of the times when she said she's gotten out of the shower and claiming that her hair is wet, it's just greasy. Let that sink in.
as well as she was at the beginning of the year,
Yes.
especially with the positivity. And she told us she wanted to get back on track, get back to the real Amber, the fun Amber.
Charlie was like my best friend, my everything, my life, and this is his ashes because he did pass on.
What kind of a fucking nutcracker is that?
Amber trying to get back to her fun self could mean only one thing: quirkiness.
Fat girls can rock chokers. What was that? Like, goodbye.
Also, fact. She wears chokers only because normal necklaces sits around her neck like chokers. So she says that she likes wearing chokers.
But the quirkiness just made it seem like Amber was trying too hard to appear as though everything was fine, when it was clearly not. Amber still had the goal of getting down to £385 by the end of the
By
year.
buying peanut
But
butter
we knew
Oreos.
now that was
Sounds
looking
delicious,
almost
though.
impossible.
I
Setting
love
herself
peanut butter.
so many goals and giving up so quickly was not going to bring in the subs she wanted, but it would bring in subs nonetheless. The Destiny breakup was hard for Amber, of course, and it was completely out of her control.
Yeah, she does.
Or was it?
Like, even when she
Did
claims
Destiny
she's
get
on
sick of the camera
a
in her
diet,
face
she
like
always
Crystal
buys
before?
so much
Maybe if Amber had spent more
snacks.
time
And
caring
it's
about
very
Destiny
odd to me.
than showing the contents of her purse,
I don't know why
then
people
maybe
need
they
to
would still
snack
be
so
together
much.
now.
It's
Or
just
perhaps
3
they were
meals a
just
day,
always
right?
destined to end. Destiny
I normally eat
certainly
like 2
seemed to
meals
enjoy
a day.
Amber's quirkiness at the start, but at some point, Destiny had lost interest, and now she had completely moved on with Dana. Despite
for her.
Amber being utterly convinced at the beginning of the year that 2017 was going to be amazing, it had not been so far. However, there was still time for things to pick up.
Like, I don't give a fuck what you do, but have a good life. Peace.
Crazy.
This is her.
Becky!
I'm filming.
No, you're not.
Yeah, it's going.
But
7 seconds.
It's not gonna be a video.
Exactly.
I never felt better, and I gave that up because I was a selfish bitch.
Anus
And so
tort.
I decided in my shitty video, since I'm a shitty person, no, I'm not counting calories anymore because I am just too overwhelmed with that, and it fucked me up, to be honest. And look at what I just found. Sushi. Like, as a little girl, I was a strong fucking bitch. I need to talk
Strong
to her.
fucking bitch. Sure, Amber. Didn't intermittent fasting for yeah, I guess that's kind of what I do, even though I don't fast. Grocery store sushi. Grocery store sushi. Yeah. Gas station sushi. Gas station sushi. Anyway. See, this is fun. Volk, this is what you miss if you sleep in on my streams. This is good quality content, baby. I need to end stream now to get ready for work. I'm really glad I managed to do this to get this stream up and running this morning. We're doing Minecraft this Sunday. Apparently we're fighting the, is it called the Ender Dragon? Something like that? So I've been told around 12 noon already. Yeah, I'm just going with the flow. I'm just doing what I'm told. You know, it's my first time. I'm just doing what everyone's telling me. You guys almost done? Yeah. I mean, I've basically just been decorating my room. My first time Minecraft experience has been decorating and collecting wool from sheep and going into the nether and mining. That was fun. I like the nether. It's confusing though. Oh yeah. Yeah. Although we did start a small modded Minecraft server, just me, Dre, and Bon. I gotta say, I do like modded Minecraft more. It is like better. Is that wrong? Is it wrong to think that? It's just that it gives, I have a hard time okay, thank you. Like, I have a really hard time with sandbox games because I get really overwhelmed because it's like, okay, now roam free. And I'm like, okay. Because the modded Minecraft has like, oh, you can follow these quest chains. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's more like it. So for me, that felt more my style of gaming. Also, I like the added amount of blocks, so I could build like cuter houses. So yeah, but we still have like the normal vanilla server for the community. It's nice. I like being there too. And our house there is really nice. So that is noon Eastern time, Sunday. Yeah. And now I will go wash my face and not do an eyeliner. Okay. Thanks for hanging out. I had a real good time. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye.